There's an orchestrated effort happening right now on every social media app to suppress you. There's a lot of people that you love and you follow that ain't for you. Okay, they will do anything for likes and engagement as long as it's lining their pockets. Don't fall for it. It's so obvious and it's so calculated. Charlemagne the charlatan. You got DJ Green with fucking envy. DJ Unacademics. Fucking damn Killer Cholesterol Killer Mike. All of y'all. Y'all are some ops. Y'all ain't really for us. Y'all are lining y'all pockets, whether y'all are getting paid from GOP or whether you're just getting paid with engagement because you know what's going to get you clicks, what's going to get you views. And that's going to be disparaging the first black woman vice president, Kamala Harris, and lying on President Joe Biden. These motherfuckers are preying on your ignorance and negligence of not doing any type of research, because they know that you don't know the answer. They will literally ask these rhetorical questions. What has Joe and Kamala done for the black community? As if there was a negative connotation to it, because they understand how much money they made when Trump was in office. They don't want to pay their fair share. They're in the upper echelon when it comes to tax brackets. You know, when they passed the Inflation Reduction Act and Joe Biden said he about to tax everybody who's rich, everybody got to pay their fair share so we can invest in the bottom. And it's interesting enough, and it tells you how selfish these people are, to where they're saying, I don't want to pay anything more in taxes. I don't want to give back to the community that put me in the position that I'm in today. The people who bought my music when I was selling CDs out of a fucking car. People who sold out all my tickets when I did all these engagements. You know, it's interesting enough that you don't want to invest in the very people who sowed seeds into your life because you're a selfish individual. Let me tell you how a snake in the grass Charlemagne is. I met him in 2019. He introduced Vice President Kamala Harris at a fundraiser that I had to pay $100 to go into. I dedicated a whole day. I went to Greensboro. I did a few volunteer work for her. Then I drove and paid to go to a venue in Charlotte, North Carolina, downtown. And he introduced her and said that she was the best person. She's the most valuable candidate to run for office. She needs to be president of the United States. He threw all his endorsed and everything. I got the photo right here.
Demon out the White House. I'm just saying, that's all it's about. If you're ready to get that demon out the White House in 2020, make some noise.
Then it's interesting, she gets elected, and then he switches up because he thought he was going to get access that he didn't get rewarded to Vice President Kamala Harris. So now he's lashing out and lying on her every damn chance he gets. But this isn't the first time he did this. He uses black women to propel himself in a higher position. And when he feels that they're disposable, he tosses them along with the damn trash because they're unprofitable to him anymore. They're not valuable to him anymore. And he did the same shit to Stacey Abrams just last year. It's interesting that he did a whole forum with her talking about what she wants to do for black businesses, how she wants to reinvest money because they're sitting on a surplus in Georgia, and how she's going to give black people contract work from the government.
Black people generate 2.1% of the business revenue. And if we stay on the path that Brian Kemp has us on, it will be 100 years before there is economic parity. I can get it done in 15 years.
And then a month later, he does this show with Killer Mike, where Killer Mike lies and says Stacey Abrams has no black agenda. And he did nothing to correct him.
Brian Kemp is running an effective campaign. I would advise, if I was in Ms. Kemp's camp, you need to go everywhere he just went.
Ms. Abrams.
And Ms. Abrams, you need to go everywhere Brian Kemp just went, because what Brian Kemp did was have an effective week with black people. Wow. And I would love to see her do that, but if she doesn't, that ain't our fault. Woo.
Tara?
And in closing, anybody who has a question about what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is doing, I haven't seen that black woman, where's she at, this, that, and the other, go to my page, okay? First pin video, second pin video, third pin video, because you're too lazy and you don't want to do no research, so I've already done the work for you. Okay, I've got sources, cited pages, statistics, numbers, okay? Because niggas lie all day, but numbers don't, okay? And, you know, that's it. That's all. You mad?